Hey everyone, my name is Eric Hopkins, aka JEL. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it seems like it's become a trend here lately where some of the most popular sitcoms and comedies that have been released over the last few years are getting follow-up series and spin-off series. I know one of my favorite comedies, The Big Bang Theory, got a spin-off recently known as Young Sheldon, and they're also getting another spin-off series after that, from what I understand. That's what the reports are saying anyway. But now, one of my top three favorite comedies of all time is getting a spin-off or a follow-up, as it were. My top three comedies in no particular order are The Office, Seinfeld, The Big Bang Theory, and Parks and Rec is up there as well, which kind of falls into the line of this mockumentary series as well. But one of those three, the one I listed first, is getting a follow-up series now, and it will be from The Office creator. Greg Daniels is going to co-create a potential new series set in the Office world with Nathan For You's Michael Coleman. This comes to us from Deadline. The potential Office follow-up from Universal Television remains in development, as Deadline revealed exclusively in January. The prospective new series, which is not a reboot, would likely be set in a new office with new characters, but live within the same world as the Steve Carell-led mockumentary series, which follows employees at the Scranton, Pennsylvania branch of the fictional Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. So yeah, it sounds like he's continuing his work with a group of writers on what could become an expansion of the Office universe. So yeah, I mean, I'm all for this if this series can live up to what the first Office did. Well, the United States version of The Office. Obviously, there was another version of The Office in the UK that starred Ricky Gervais. But as for The Office in the United States, though, I thought it was one of the best comedies ever. But what I mean by I hope it can live up to the original Office is the fact that when The Office come out and it had its run from 2005 to 2013, we didn't live in a world like we do today. That comedy back then did not hold back. It did not worry about offending others and stepping on people's toes. It just went for it, and it actually made the show that much better because it didn't worry about all this PC nonsense that's going on in the world today. And to be honest, it's getting really old to a lot of people, especially audiences in general, when it comes to movie going and series watching and all that sort of stuff. So if this new Office series can live up to that potential as well, I think it could have a lot of great success. But yes, I mean, I'm hopeful that it will be just as funny as the show was because The Office made a lot of people's careers. I mean, especially Steve Carell. John Krasinski and was another one it made a career out of. I mean, there were obviously some people who had careers coming into the show, like Ed Helms from he was notable for the Hangover movies. But Jenna Fisher, went on to do movies with Will Ferrell and Blades of Glory. We had also Rainn Wilson as was another one. I mean, there was all sorts of great talent that was in The Office, and it just made that show that much better. I mean, and if you go back and look at that cast today, you could really see that all of them pretty much went on to have successful careers in one form or another, and that show is what catapulted a lot of that. And the show itself was the one of like the highest rated shows on network television at the time, and it was one of those must watch shows you had to watch every single time there was a new episode. And we just don't get that a whole lot nowadays because TV is different now. It's not on network television as much. I mean, there are, but a lot of things are to go straight to streaming and things like that. So I mean, if this can work, I'm all for it. I mean, as long as the comedy is just as funny, that's going to be the key. And maybe we'll get lucky. And I would love to see, like, it sounds like a complete, reunion show for The Office is out of the question because I'm sure certain actors will not come back. But I would like to maybe see, since it's set in the same world, maybe some of the actors, individually could come back and make appearances on this new follow-up show, even though it's not going to be set in the same office building or anything like that. It sounds like it'll at least be kind of set in that world or maybe even the same town. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I think it's got potential. I'd like to maybe see where it goes, and we'll just have to wait and see if it can live up to the standard that the original said. It's a high, high bar. We'll see if it can do that. But what do you guys think? Are you guys looking forward to The Office getting a follow-up slash sequel spinoff series, whatever you want to call it? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And until my next video, guys, take care and God bless.